Yes, hello everyone to Roboeducation session day 2. And so I'll continue by sharing my screen. So I hope you can see my screen now. Hello, can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so yes, let's continue. And so let's continue. And yesterday, in this session, there was a task that all of you had to make a square, and as some of you had an issue, so you couldn't make it. So is any of you present? Oh, I don't think so. And if you are present, and I've seen a conscious project she had sent me in WhatsApp.
Yeah, I submitted.
Okay, good. And okay, so let's move ahead. And so let's have a small recap. So Akansha, you were there yesterday. Do you remember what did we do yesterday? It's okay, no problem.
We learned to make rectangle.
Okay, sure. But then do you remember what all blocks did we use? No problem if you didn't remember, you can remember it now. So now in the recap, I'll be showing it to you. So today we learned the blocks, the front and back block, the turning blocks, the pen block, and the loop block. Using all of these blocks, we had made a rectangle. And now let's move ahead and let's see what we'll be learning today. So yeah, what all will we be learning today? And yeah, I can't tell it to you because it is a secret, and you'll when we go further, we'll see them when we go ahead. And now, yes, let's go to iRobot and let's start making the robot today. So yes, the link is open. And so this was the yesterday's made robot. So today we'll be making a new robot. So let's start by clicking the new project button. And now we'll be renaming the project to robot 2. So robot 2. And this time, which image should I put? Does anybody want me to put any specific image? Okay, so for now, I'll be choosing probably this one. This one looks cute. And now let's save it. And yes, just a second. And so yes, let's move ahead and let's see what are we going to make today. So yesterday, as you saw, we had coded our robot and it moved as we had made it, and it made a rectangle. But today, we're going to be making something different. When we click the start button, nothing is going to happen. So we're going to throw this block into the dustbin. So as you see, it has been thrown. So actually, if you zoom in into this robot, just a second. So if you zoom into this robot, do you see these 4 things? What do you think these are? Do anybody have any guesses? Akansha, Rishita? Do you have any guesses? What are these 4 things over here?
No, I don't know.
No problem. I'll be telling you.
No.
Okay, so these 4 things are actually 4 buttons, which if we click, it would do the thing that we have coded. So which block do you think happens when we click the button? Which block would we use? Do you have any guesses? Okay, so I think
The 4 corners.
this one.
Yes.
And yes, Akansha is right. It is this block. So let's move ahead and let's use the block right now. So like we had done with yesterday's block, when we click on the block, we get many buttons. So just a second. So yes, so basically which of them it's blue, those buttons are on, and which of them are gray, which means it's not like they are gray, which means they're off. So we'll be coding for all of the 4 blocks. So let's code that when we click the right in front block, it should turn right. And when we press the up left button, it should turn left. So first we code for the turn right one. So when we click that button, so the block that we used yesterday, turn 90 degrees right. And then now let's code for the turn left. So we click it once again, and this time we set it towards left. And then this time we turn left. And what do you think we should do with the back buttons? We should probably make it move front and back, right? So yes, when we click the
Yes.
behind, what say, should we do make it go front and back?
We can try.
Okay, so let's do it. So from the behind right block, it should move forward, and from the behind left block, it should move backward. So now we'll be turning off the other blocks. So behind right, we should move forward, and then behind left, so we'll be closing the others. Then behind left, we should move backward. So we'll click this one again. So as we had learned yesterday, we can make it go forward and backward. So as I told, with left behind, we go backwards. We have set it to minus 16 centimeters. And so yes, do you think this much is enough, or should we add another thing? But before we move ahead and learn more features, let's check if this much is working. So now that you see, I've started it, and now I'll be zooming in a bit. And then which block should I click first? No problem. First, hello. Okay. So yes, let's move ahead and let's click the upright one. So let's see if it turns right. And yes, as you saw, it turned right. And now let's see if it goes forward and backward. So now as we click forward, it went forward. And now we turn it left 90 degrees. Yes, it worked. And now we try backward. And yes, as you saw, all of the 4 buttons have worked. But now let's add another feature to it. So this time, let's make it do so that it should produce some kind of light. So let's zoom in a bit this time. And just a second. And so yes, as you know, these 4 are buttons. But what do you think is this plus sign? Do you think, does it have any purpose like the buttons? Anybody, any guesses?
No. To move in different direction.
No, that is the purpose of the button. But yes, let's see what is the purpose of that too. So actually, there's also a block through which we can remove light through this robot. So it is pretty obvious. It's this one because you see the light in this block. So for every block, let's make a different color. So for example, for turning, which color should we keep? So now I'll be clicking on this block, and now that you see there are many colors over here. So for turning, which color should I put? Anybody?
Blue.
I guess
So,
blue.
okay, so blue for turning. And now as you have put it for turn right, we'll put one for turn left too. And so yes, let's change the color to blue. And now that you might be thinking, what are these blocks? So yes, I'll be explaining them. So this is light off, this is light on, and this is to block, And this is to individually go to all the lines. So I'll be showing them to you. So first, as you know, okay, so first let's see how it happens like this. So it turned right, and now that you see the color has turned to blue. Now let's see what happens if we make it the blinking mode. So now we have made it the blinking mode, and now let's try it out. And now that you see it blinking. And now let's try the last one too. And now we'll be clicking it, right? And now that you see it is going to each block one by one. You see it's really fast that you can't see it though, but yes. And now let's move ahead and let's code all of them. So probably we should keep it normal in both of them. And then after that, below, let's change the color this time. Which color should I put this time when we go forward and backward?
Red.
Sure, we'll be putting it as red. And
Like
what
yellow.
yellow or red? Which one should I put?
Okay, you can go with red.
Okay, so what say we put blinking this time? Would it look better?
No.
Okay, so let's keep it normal. And then so we apply it to the other one too. So let's make it red. And now, as Akansha said, she liked red, but then Rishita said she wanted yellow for the going front and back. But no problem, you can do both of them. So let's say we go it for going front and back. So now that you see it has gone front and now it has become red. But you also want yellow at it. So there's another block which stops, which makes a break between both the blocks. So what if I want it to turn red, wait for a second and then turn yellow? So that is possible. So you see this timer block over here? We drag the timer and put it beside over here. Let's drag it out and put it over here. And now when you click on this, you can set how many seconds you want. Maximum seconds is 4 seconds. But as I said, we want it only for 1 second. So now we're setting it for 1 second. And then now we'll be putting yellow. And the same thing with the other one too. So stop for 1 second and then turn it to yellow. And shouldn't we add another block to going right and left also? So let me add the timer block here. And this time, what color should I put?
Purple. I'll go with purple.
Okay, so I'll be choosing purple this time. And now let's check if our codes are really working. So now I'll be refreshing the project so it comes back to the original place with no color. And now I'll be zooming out a bit and now let's check it out. So let's see turning right. And now as you saw, it was blue, it waited for a second and then it turned purple. Did you see that? And now let's try going front and back. So I'll be touching go forward. And now that you saw it was red and then after a second it was yellow. And so yes, this was much for today. And now also another thing, the project auto saves. So you don't need to save it one by one after you're done. So let's come out. And so yeah, we are done with our robot. So let's go ahead and let's get back to our presentation. And so yes, everyone, just like yesterday, I have a task for you now. So this time the task is make a robot with, when I click this right up button, it should turn red. When I press left up, it should turn green. When I press right down, orange, and left down, yellow. So just a second, I'll stop sharing my screen. And then I'll share it again. Yes, I hope you can see it now. So
Yes.
I'll be giving you all 5 minutes. So I have a timer with me. I'll be starting it now, and after 5 minutes, I'll be telling you all. Yes, the timer has been started.
I'm not able to hear your voice. Can you please repeat it again?
Hello.
Not yet.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, now.
Okay. So yeah, what was your doubt?
Can you please repeat what did you say?
Yes, so I was telling that with all that I've taught right now, here is a small project for you. So you have to make me a robot. With when I click right up, the color should turn to red. When I click left up, the color should turn to green. When I press right down, it should turn to orange. And when I press left down, it should turn to yellow. So can you do that to me for me? So yes, are you all doing it?
Yes.
Okay, so yes. You have 2 minutes left. You can complete.
I have a doubt.
Yeah, sure. What is your doubt?
Can we make the same robot in Scratch?
No, actually, you need to make the complete robot, do the entire designing. Not much sure, but I don't think it is possible. So you would need to use the iRobot website. Oh, yes, I forgot to send the iRobot website's link. I'll be sharing that just a second. So yes, I'll just share the link for the iRobot. So you can check the chat box. I've sent the link. And yes, I'll start my share again. Yes. Oh, I see that another participant has joined, Deepesh Kumar. So, hello, Deepesh Kumar. Hello, Deepesh Kumar. Can you hear me? Okay, looks like he left. Yeah, he left. I see. Probably he might have some issue. So, yes, Rishita, are you done?
Not yet.
So, using the website iRobot?
Yes.
Okay, sure. You have 4 more minutes left.
May I know your name?
Yes, I am Aditya Mohan.
You are participating in Thinker Champs, right?
Yes.
You are participating in Thinker Champs, right? You
Yes, I am.
participated in ADL.
Yes, I have.
Am I right?
Yes. Are you done with your project, Rishita? Hello, Rishita. Are you done with your project?
Yes, I am doing. I didn't complete it.
Okay, sure. You have 1 minute left.
Yeah, can I share the project of mine in the WhatsApp group after completion of this class?
But then
I want few
actually
more
after
minutes.
this, I thought we would share the project over here.
Yeah, after completion of this session, I'll share it because I want few more minutes.
Okay,
You
no
can go
problem.
ahead. I don't want to waste your time.
Okay, so sure, let's continue. So yes,
Even
actually the
I'll
plan was. Oh yes, I think so. You were Akansha. Yeah, Akansha. Now will you share?
even I will share after the 10-15 minutes. I am having internet clutches, so I'm not able to make at present.
So actually, the plan was that after all of you would be done, you would present it. But no problem. Let's continue. So yes, thank you for attending the session. So we are end of the session, and so yes, thank you for attending the session, and meet you tomorrow in the next session. And also, yeah, to the people who are in the session and who are seeing the recording of the session, don't forget to come tomorrow because we have a surprise for you. So yes, I'll be closing the recording now. So meet you tomorrow.
Can you please tell
Bye.
the surprise? Because you have completed your recording, right? Can you please say the surprise? What you
Hello everyone. If you enjoyed this video and if you want to watch many more, then like this video and also subscribe by clicking over here. And don't forget to turn the notification bell on. So whenever we send our next video, you can get notified. So yes everyone, bye. And oh, before I forget, see all the recordings below. Bye.